Here's help. The extra power of a worthy, compelling reason. Here is extra power to enable you to get whatever you want, faster. It is called the extra power of a worthy, compelling reason. Of course, you will get whatever you want by using intense mental pictures, reinforced by frequent mental goal commands, and by using the other proven success methods taught in this and my other books, and you will get what you want whether you have a worthy, compelling reason or not. You will succeed by using the only sure way to succeed. Obtain and use as many proven success methods as possible. That is the only requirement for succeeding. Anybody can succeed simply by doing that. Frankly, I'm sorry that this is so. I wish that this sure way to succeed would work only for good, deserving people with noble and worthy goals. But it will work for anyone who uses it. For example, suppose you want to be a millionaire just in order to be lazy, own a large estate, have all the expensive luxuries wealth can buy, and just loaf while servants bring you highballs. You will get your $1 million by using the proven success methods taught in this and my other books, not because your goal is worthy, but because your methods assure certain success. But, if you use the $1 million solely for selfish purposes, it will not bring you happiness but, instead, will bring you much trouble. Your troubles would result, not from your having $1 million, but because you used it solely for selfish purposes. The large amount of money simply would increase the opportunities for trouble. The cause would be selfishness, which always brings trouble, whatever amount of money is used selfishly. Now, to continue our example of your wanting to be a millionaire. Whatever your reason for wanting $1 million, you can get your million by constantly and intensely projecting millionaire mental pictures into your subconscious, reinforcing your millionaire mental pictures with mental, make $1 million goal commands, and using the other proven success methods in my books. Your subconscious is not a moral judge, it is a cybernetic power which will materialize your mental pictures into reality. Your subconscious does not judge whether what it produces is good or bad for you. Its function is not to judge, but to produce. It will materialize in your life whatever you mentally picture, which could be failure, poverty, sickness, immoral or criminal activities, whatever you mentally picture. That is why this book has warned against thinking poor or thinking failure, and has emphasized that you will become or get whatever you mentally picture, good or bad. That is why this book continues to emphasize that for thousands of years all religions and philosophies, and now, more recently, modern science and psychology, have taught that everyone's life is the product of his or her predominant thoughts, mental pictures, for better or worse. With that background, let us now consider the extra power of a worthy, compelling reason. And let us do so, continuing to use our example of your wanting to be a millionaire. If you want to be a millionaire merely to loaf in idle luxury, your subconscious will still respond to your mental pictures and mental goal commands and other proven success methods, and will guide you to or attract to you the $1 million if you can generate and maintain the necessary intense desire. But you will lack the inspiration, the motivation, and the extra power of a worthy, compelling reason. And without that inspiration, motivation, and extra power of a worthy, compelling reason, 1. You will lose the power of caring enough. 2. Your success drive will not be fueled by a white-hot desire which burns your mental pictures deeply into your subconscious and gives compelling authority to your mental goal commands. 3. You will not feel the urgency to obtain and use as many proven success methods as possible. So, even though your subconscious has the capability, you may not be able to generate and maintain the necessary intense desire power to command it if you do not have a worthy, compelling reason for what you want. However, if, for example, you want $1 million to use in establishing a foundation to supply needed money to help others, if you want to help the underprivileged, or establish scholarships for ambitious students, or make grants in the fields of medical research, or use a substantial part of your wealth to help any of thousands of worthy causes, then you thereby give your success drive the extra power of a worthy, compelling reason. This applies, of course, not just to the worthy users of acquired wealth, but to all worthy goals, whatever their nature. For example, if your goal is to attain leadership, not just for boss power, but to organize and lead a worthy cause, your success drive will have the extra power of a worthy, compelling reason. If your goal is to become influential, not just for power over people, but to influence others to join in a worthy cause, you will have the motivation and persuasion of the extra power of a worthy, compelling reason. If your goal is to acquire advanced education, not just to obtain knowledge, but to impart knowledge to others through teaching and/or writing, or to use your advanced knowledge for the benefit of mankind, you will have the perseverance and dedication of the extra power of a worthy, compelling reason. Additional examples are not necessary. It is obvious that you greatly increase your power to achieve your life goal, if your goal is worthy. To refer to the preceding chapter, you will have a worthy goal about which you will care enough, which the great William James said would enable you to attain any goal. His statement is representative of all conclusive wisdom throughout civilization. You can achieve your goal if you really care enough. Now, when you add to the power of caring enough the extra power of a worthy, compelling reason, you generate a terrific success drive of enormous power. And there's even more. You will add an unusual power with miraculous consequences in the next chapter.